We've got high hopes for this contest. The 1-0.
This bout is...
What a pleasure to be in this unique... And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The straight right just misses. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. That punch landed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be abs.
In the round on your jab.
And there's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He scores with the counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Missed with that right uppercut. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? With that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who... And there's the bell for round three. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
shoot. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Jab slightly off target. Nice counter shot. That jab misses. Punch, counter punch. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two.
Let's go out there and let's reset.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he just missed with that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punching. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter punch right up the middle. These punches coming from every angle. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
There's a counter shot. Back and forth they go. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Joe Louis in trouble. The Brown Bomber goes to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
All the way through pain.
This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go. Hold it right there. The Brown Bomber in some trouble. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. One of the all-time greats, Joe Louis, is down. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live.